Hi viewers, so in this video I am going to share some details about this planted tank. So this is a very small tank actually, so it just holds I think 10 or maximum 12 liters of water. So that's the amount of water contained in it. That's excluding the substrate on this space that I left above, and all those rocks and driftwood. So excluding all these items, just the water content that's here, it's like 10 to 12 liters. So as for the dimensions of this tank, I think it's the length is like 35 centimeter, that's 14 inches, and height is 22 centimeter, that's 9 inches, and its width is like 20 centimeter, that's 8 inches. So it's a pretty small tank, as you can see here. And yeah, so let's get into the substrate. So here I have this sand substrate. Actually, before choosing this substrate, I read about this sand substrate. There were so many articles that said that sand is not a suitable substrate because there are problems like it causes cloudiness in the water column, and also there's something called this anaerobic bacteria that grows inside this sand. So when something stirs up the sand, those bacteria are leaked into the aquarium water column. So but anyway, at that time I didn't have much of a choice because I wanted to have something like an inert substrate. So I don't like these gravels that are bigger in size, so I just liked it. And anyway, it provides a very natural look and feel like a river sand. So actually this is a river sand only. So anyway, this is the inert substrate. This is that means this does not contain any nutrition that are necessary for plant growth. So yeah, so originally my plan was to just have a Java fern only tank. So initially I just had this rock with this Java fern and another rock same like this one. So there were just two pieces of rocks with some Java fern rhizomes tied onto them using a rubber band. So and then later I added this substrate and then this driftwood, these rocks, and these other plants that you see here. So yeah, and this is this Amazon sword. So this is one of my favorite plant species in this hobby. So I just want to try this because I know that this does not grow very well in a sand substrate because it's a root feeder, and especially for Amazon sword we need to provide some fertilizer, especially this iron rich root tabs they used to provide, but I have not placed any root tabs or added any other substrate fertilizers for this Amazon sword. I just want to try. When I actually bought this plant, so there were so many other leaves along with this, along with what you are seeing right now. So those leaves started to couple of leaves started to melt and others became brownish and yellowish. They were turning in color from green. So I just trimmed off those leaves just a few days back. And of these three plants, actually one of them has given out new leaves. So there are 3 new leaves in one of these plants. I think it's this one, and this particular leaf you can, I'm not sure if you're able to see, so that's still pretty transparent, it's not yet good green in color. So I think I'll wait for a few more weeks and then take off these plants. I just want to try this in the substrate, so that's why I bought it. And the one at the background, I'm not sure what's the name. I think it's water sprite. So I placed some, I think like 10 or 15 stems of them at the background, so that when they grow up taller, so they will cover the entire background and look all greenish. And this Java fence, there are so many rhizomes planted on these driftwoods, and driftwood and these rocks, smaller and bigger ones. So that's all about these plants here. And this filter, it's a hand coin but filter, so I put some ceramic rings, and let me show ceramic rings and some filter sponge. So that's about this filter. And this light, actually originally I wanted it to be a very low maintenance tank, so I didn't want to add any LED lighting or any other lighting, so I just kept it near this windows. Here I receive sunlight from around like after 9 o'clock I start to receive sunlight until like 4 o'clock in the evening. So there will be, especially around the afternoon time, so from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. there will be a lot of sunlight here actually. In fact, during those time I used to switch off this LED light because there will be so much of light coming over here. But anyway, I placed this LED just a few days back, and there was pretty much lot of sunlight receiving in the last few days, so that's why I'm having those green algae growing on the walls and the back side of the tank. And yeah, as for the fertilizer, so I'm just dosing one macronutrient, so this one nitrogen, potassium, NPK fertilizer. So this is a liquid fertilizer, so this is dosed bi-weekly, just 1 ml on each dose. And this one is this one is a macronutrient and this one is micronutrient. So this one I think contains chelated iron, zinc, copper, boron and some more. Yeah, so these two are the only nutrition I'm adding. And yeah, I recently added a few shrimps, cherry shrimps. I think 3 of them are blue in color, another 2 are like red Rili shrimp, I think. I'm not sure about the names. So I started to have a few brown algae on these leaves here, but after adding these shrimps, so within a day they all disappeared. All this brown algae in those 3 or 4 leaves, they disappeared overnight. So I think those shrimps might have eaten them. You can see that. Actually, this looks very beautiful during this sunlight, especially in the afternoon. So bright sunlight coming through this glass tank, it appears, everything appears in golden yellow color, so that I like very much during that time. I think that's all about this aquarium tank. So yeah, share your comments in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Bye.